Hey everyone, Gallifrey Forever 97 here. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be retrospecting at my time at LFCC, London Film and Comic Con, Spring 2022. The last time I went to LFCC was Spring 2020. COVID hit and I didn't go to the one at November. It was great to be back. So today I'm going to show you all the photographs and autographs I got. The main guests I was most excited to meet, obviously the UK debut I believe, is Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill. Mandip Gill recently just done Gallifrey 1, which is the weekend before in LA, which is a convention I'd love to go to one day. There's always amazing photos from that event, and it seems like a real big community thing. So that's the one I'd love to go to. Because Jodie was just doing the Saturday and Mandip Gill was doing both days, I just decided to kind of spread my weekend out because usually Saturdays are more busy than the Sundays. So I bought the Diamond Pass for Jodie Whittaker. I was number 45. So say, it was only sit on there. So you get an autograph, a photo op, queue access, a talk ticket and gift, which I will show you now. It's cool, you get this little TARDIS pin badge, that's super cool. And then, this ginormous poster from Praxius. It's a bit bent and badgered as I had to kind of keep it in my bag, and it's quite a biggish poster, so I had to keep rolling it up, and obviously I was trying to get my tickets out of and stuff, so it did get bashed a bit. There's a cool mini poster. It's a great image of Jodie doing the kind of Superman cape flap, but with her coat. The only reason I kind of get it is because it's a guaranteed chance to get the autograph for Jodie. Usually a big guest, they have a set amount of diamond passes. It's the kind of same thing where you have the batch thing like for the photo shoots, but obviously you have different batches. Obviously I was number 45, and then when you go to the autograph section, it will say what number they're at. So obviously I was quite early on, luckily. So I managed to get Jodie Whittaker's autograph first. All the other guests were kind of in this massive section, but her and Richard E. Grant were in their own little box. Because they're Diamond Pass guests and they're probably the most busy. Because there's so many to get through, she wasn't doing anything personalised, so also she couldn't put my name. So it's just a signature. As I was queuing up, the security guard came up to me, I was like, oh no. He's like, oh, do you mind if I just jump in? I was like, yeah, sure. So basically Jodie, where she was, the light was shining in, and obviously a bit concerned about that, so they were like, we'll move the table right back. So they moved everything back. I chose this promotion image, just as Jodie Whittaker, a little kiss. Lovely promotion image. It's really cool, yellow, purple ambient thing. Very quick meeting. It's just like, where are you from? How are you? Hope you have a good day. Cheers. Goodbye. Honestly, a huge commendation for her to get through so many photo shoots. Like, she's probably had like over 3 hours. She was signing all day, guaranteeing everybody who got the autographs and people out of the Diamond Pass as well, especially with her being pregnant as well. Honestly, huge commendation. I hope she had a great time. When I was there in the queue, she was getting loads of gifts and obviously fan art, and people's stuff had made her. So it's probably a very overwhelming thing, but it must have been hell of a day until the fact she's obviously pregnant as well, honestly. And then I had her photo shoot. So there's me and her. I decided to wear my Jodie Whittaker top. It's obviously with her costume, obviously the rainbow stripes, but obviously it has the TARDIS on the t-shirt as well. As you can see, I'm very happy. I was quite tired because I didn't have much sleep the night before because I was just so excited. But yeah, honestly, it's a really lovely photo. Obviously, we kind of have the same type of smile. Super happy to get that really special photo, honestly. So I've only got photos of pretty much all the living Doctors now, apart from Jo Martin. So hopefully she does summer. I'm fingers crossed Sacha Dhawan and Jo Martin do the summer at LFCC, because I really want to meet them, as I didn't go to the last November LFCC. But yeah, very special photo. I'm going to treasure that forever, honestly. There were some other guest stars from Flux as well at the event. So I managed to meet the actress who plays Yaz's sister. She put to Reese, stay awesome. She put her actress's name, and she put the character's name in the corner there. There's a great photo with like Yaz, her and like the parents from the show. So it'd be cool if you kind of got that and also Mandip's autograph at the same time. That would have been very cool. But I went for this one, and yeah, I just said how obviously I think their dynamic on screen's great, and obviously with Can You Hear Me, that was a really special episode for those two. And she said, yeah, she said, oh, this is just the real life chemistry on screen. It was all very genuine, so that was really nice. And yes, I also got a photo shoot with her as well, which I'm really happy with as well. So when I got that photo shoot, I had 3 photo shoots in a row. So I used to have that photo, then I had her with Mandip, and then I had a duo with Mandip and Jodie. This is me with Yaz and Yaz's sister, obviously Mandip Gill. Super happy with this. It's a great opportunity to have these two together. It's one of those Jewish shoots I don't think you'll get every day, so I kind of grabbed it as I could, obviously with the hype, obviously Flux, and going into the last episode, it's a great opportunity to get that. One of my favourite photos, and it'll probably be used for the thumbnail of this video, is my duo shoot with Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill. Honestly, I'm super happy with this. There's a similar photo, which I kind of had in my mind when I booked it, was with Matt Strevens, Jodie and Mandip when they wrapped up the centenary special. So I was kind of having that in my mind when that happened. But honestly, yeah, again, another photo I'm going to treasure. Obviously meeting the current TARS team. Obviously it's really sad, obviously they'll be leaving soon. Like, obviously they're all wrapped up, they're all done, just waiting for 2 more episodes to air. So but no, again, really lovely photos, and yeah, super happy to have an opportunity to have like Jodie and her. Yeah, so after these 3 photo shoots, it was a bit of a whirlwind because they were super packed as well. So I literally went round, went in the photo shoot, came out again, then queued up again like 3 times. So after that, I was like, my head has just found him. And the final guest I met that day was Sara Powell, who played Mary C. Cole in War of the Sontarans. So it was a great photo of her on the battlefield, you know, very serious pose. So to Reese, best wishes, Sara Powell. When I was getting the autograph, I said to her I would have loved for Mary C. Cole to kind of carry on, because I think they had a really great on-screen dynamic. Like, I think she was compelling potential, and she was like, I completely 100% agree. And I got a nice photo shoot with her as well, slightly socially distanced, doing a similar pose. I think it's a really nice cheeky photo actually, so yeah, very happy with that one as well. And to wrap up the Saturday, Jodie Whittaker did a talk which was set at 6 o'clock, which is when the event finished. But then they said, oh, we've got not 1 but 2 guests. Mandip Gill joined her for the talk, so it was great applause. Those two have a really great friendship, like it's genuine. They're amazing ambassadors for the show. There's some great stuff from the Q&A, including Jodie said about how obviously Jodie was cast, and then she did a chemistry test with Mandip Gill, and then Jodie was like, I love her, she's great. And then apparently I think Chibnall or Matt Strevens was like, yeah, but like we need to try other people and like just see the acting skill. And she was like, no, but honestly, that's like, I think I got on so well with her. Obviously they can act, but you know, you can see if like a genuine chemistry is there. And no, they were great, and they had so much fun and a good laugh, and they were very sort of happy with the day that they had. Obviously a very long day doing all the autographs and photo shoots, but hopefully they've enjoyed it. And obviously all the stuff like the fansmin stuff, their love from the fans for their era, I think really shone through. So yeah, it was a really nice talk to round off the day. Next on to the Sunday, which was a lot more quieter, less people. With LSCC Spring, it's a more small event, so you use one of the halls for the Olympia. But with LSCC Summer, they use like the massive halls, obviously have more people going and stuff. But this time, they didn't have the upper section open, which is usually quite a nice thing, because sometimes they have the Comic-Con guests up there. But they kept it very self-contained, which was pretty good, but sometimes when you're going throughout the day and walk around, you kind of just want to sit down and just kind of zone out for a bit. Obviously, it's very full on. I didn't feel like there was an opportunity to do that. There's some spaces in that. But yeah, I think they just decided to just have it all in kind of one section, which I guess is very nice self-contained, like you weren't running down upstairs to get it, but it would have been nice with a bit more extra space just to kind of, yeah, just chill out for a bit in the day. Mandip Gill was extremely busy on Saturday, autograph-wise. So for the Sunday morning, I got up very early and got in there straight away to get a virtual queue ticket. I didn't need one because it wasn't too bad. She was busy, but it wasn't that bad that I needed a virtual ticket, because on the Saturday I got a virtual ticket a bit later on, and I think I was like number 400 and something, and I think her virtual ticket number went to like 250 at the end of the day. I was a bit like, don't want to miss out on a Mandip autograph. However, I managed to get in sort of about just for a photo shoot. I got her autograph. So I got this one from Mandip. She was really lovely. This is Reese, lots of love. Mandip Gill, really great purple neon style photo shoot. Very cool character poster. I went with my friend Alex, and we both got a selfie because I saw she was like doing selfies. So obviously had more time for that on the Sunday, which was great. So me, Alex and her had a selfie, and we had a great chat. Alex continued his conversation with her that he had with her the other day. It was a nice four-way conversation between me, Alex, Mandip, and then her kind of helper for the day as well. It was a great 5-minute chat. But after I met her, I went for my first photo shoot of the day. and this is with Jonny Mathers, and he played the passenger in Flux. He's 7'2". In the photo as well, he's got the mask, which he had at his store when I got the signature. I'll show you the signature now. So I chose this photo with Jodie and him. I thought it was a really nice image. So he's put to Reese, best wishes, Jonny Mathers signature, obviously, aka the passenger. Alex, who I went with from the Thomas podcast, he was like, oh, I know that shop. Obviously, is Kelly's Records. It's a Cardiff shop. And yeah, he's saying how he kind of lived there for so many years and it became like his local record shop. So that's where he's got the t-shirt. And as well, obviously the mask. I was like, oh, can I take a photo? He's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, it's so cool, like detail, because it had this like gold glitter. And I was like, you can't see that on screen. He was like, that's because it's a custom made one for him. So yeah, he kind of made his own mask, obviously spray painted it and put like glitter, like it kind of been worn away, as opposed to what is in the show, is just kind of more black. You can actually buy online. So a lot of people obviously been buying them. So and I think he wants to actually do some cosplay stuff with it. So yeah, that's going to be super cool if he gets around to doing that. He was a really nice, genuine man. I'm very happy to have met him as well. Another kind of person from the latest series of Flux ticked off the kind of meeting list. And then I had my Mandip Gill solo photo shoot. Again, as I said, I just wanted to get it done on the Sunday. The Saturday was just too chaotic with obviously Jodie Whittaker being there and the more amount of people going. But yeah, really happy. Really love her jacket. It's super cool. Very Doctor-like. But yeah, no, obviously she was very nice. Very happy to have met her. Before that photo shoot, I had the Mandip Gill talk, which was a lot of fun. She was so hilarious, talking about how she auditioned and various other stuff. She talked about the Phasmin stuff, how obviously the artwork and how much it's meant to people. They didn't talk too much about it because the guy who was monitoring the talk was like, oh, we can't really talk about it due to obviously the 2 more episodes coming out. So I didn't think they wanted to risk anything slipping out being like, obviously what's to come. She talked about how obviously she kind of watched stuff. Her brother-in-law or brother is like a massive Doctor Who fan. She watched Blink and episodes like that. And so I asked her like, would she love to return later on down the line? And she said, yeah, even if it was like one line for like in 20 years time, she would love to do it. Obviously, we don't know what her character's fate is, so I have to wait and see. Really nice, genuine person. I think her and Jodie have been great ambassadors for the show over these last few years, and it's going to be really sad to see them go. And the final 2 photo shoots of the day, I hopped from all the Flux people to Classic Who. So I got 2 photo shoots from the 7th Doctor era. So Sylvester, I've got a photo of him before. However, a late last minute addition was that they announced that they're going to do photo shoots with Sylvester in his 7th Doctor costume, which is very cool because obviously he's donned it quite recently in the season 24 announcement collection trailer. So I was kind of like having those vibes. So it was a last minute decision on the Sunday. I knew it was kind of coming up, so you can go to the sales desk and buy a ticket. This is the photo. Again, I think Sylvester wanted to obviously be socially distanced, which is fair enough. I love it. It's him with the umbrella, his hat, his costume. It's like he's jumped straight out of the 80s era. Very, very happy with it. Super happy and really chuffed to have a classic Doctor in his classic costume. Really amazing opportunity. And finally, to round off the day, I got a photo with both Sylvester and Sophie Aldred. Again, I've got photos of them before, but I remember ages ago I was getting a photo, the Geek's handbag. He got a duo photo shoot, and I was like, I really wish I did that. So when they announced they were doing it for this event, I jumped on the bandwagon. I'm not quite centering the photo, I'm more towards Sylvester McCoy than Sophie, so I might have to use some Photoshop skills to kind of like digitally put us together. But no, I'm very happy with that photo. It's just cool opportunities to have amazing photo ops. Like I like to get both, like I like to get individual, and then if they've got like group photo shoots as well, you can't really turn it down because obviously you're not guaranteed to have those guests there together again. Stuff like Yaz and her sister. Do you mean that's one of those photo op things that I don't think you're going to get every year? So yeah, so I'm very happy with that, and yeah, it was just a nice kind of thing to round off the day. So it's more quieter compared to the Saturday, but I was very happy with that. So overall, yeah, I had an amazing time. I had some great company. It was a good laugh catching up with everybody, going to the convention hall. Obviously got the massive dinosaur in the centre, some really cool merchandise stuff. It's just a great vibe, and I was say obviously it's the first big convention since COVID that I've done. I think they did a really great job organising. Obviously with the summer, it'll be obviously twice the size. It's great to do this kind of smaller one before the summer one. They've not announced any Doctor Who guests, I believe, yet for the summer, but I'm sure they will. I know Stephen Amell's going, obviously played the Green Owl on the CW. I'll probably get a photo of him because I love that show. Yeah, it was an amazing weekend. I'm so happy to have met Jodie and Mandip before the final episodes. It's great to meet them as on screen, because usually it's a case of meeting them after they've all finished, but obviously they've finished filming. It's all been filmed. Mandip was saying obviously that post-production wise they got to go back and do some ADR and promote the show as well when the episodes go out, so they're not kind of done yet. Jodie said a really nice thing actually at her talk, saying seeing everybody today is like, even though she obviously finished, she's never going to stop being the Doctor, which was such a lovely poignant message. I was like, there you go, that was my kind of roundup for LFCC Spring 2022. Did you go? Did you get photo shoots? Let me know how you got on in the comment section below. Alex from the Times Podcast has done a vlog. I don't know when that will be released as we're filming this, but if it is, I'll put it at the end of this video so you can watch it. But as always, please comment, like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Links to all that stuff in the description below. And until the next time, bye bye.